who's still thinking it's the streets. They can't fuck up the money. And on top of that, GloRilla and Herb's situation different. Herb got 3 kids. He got a wife. So I understand him not trying to keep giving money, but even GloRilla, even if like she's still trying to build her life, even though she don't have kids and stuff, she's still trying to build her life. She can't take care of 9 grown motherfuckers. I'm tired of you grown people always got your fucking hands out. How about you learn how to make your own money?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. This will not be a podcast. This should be quick, relatively quick compared to a podcast. But I felt the need to make this video. We're gonna get into about 2 topics, all right? One, this first topic I'm sure y'all heard about all day. The GloRilla situation with her family. Right? This all started with their post a video by GloRilla's sister who was named Scarface. I've seen people call her BroRilla. They do all kinds of stuff. And the situation is very sticky. With family, stuff like this could get very sticky, especially when it comes to money. So allegedly, GloRilla's sister claims that she has not been supporting her family. According to her sister, GloRilla takes care of her friends more than her siblings. Her mom still works at FedEx. Her dad retired, but she gave her dad a Jaguar in full, but has no gas in it. Um, and to give you context, GloRilla has 9 siblings. It's 10 of them in total, and according to research that I've done, GloRilla is the eighth oldest sister. I mean, not the eighth oldest sister, the eighth oldest child out of 10, making her closer to the youngest than the oldest. Now let's really break this down real quick because I think this has been a reoccurring topic when it comes to money and people, and I just talked about it, and we'll get there in a second. But family, I've been seeing a lot of people misunderstanding certain certain things. I think Clarissa Shields even spoke on it, right? You don't have to. You're not obligated to do anything for your family. And I don't think the average person from where we from in the hood understand like $1 million don't stretch as y'all much as y'all think. Now, according to research that I've done, her estimated net worth is between 1 million and $5 million, and that depends on the source, and that could be wrong. That's just what reported. But at the end of the day, that don't mean she got that much money in her bank account. And she's a musician who's under a record label. And if you know anything about the music business and record labels, they kind of cheat their artists out of pay sometimes. And I think the situation with GloRilla's family is sad. Although I like, I understand like people saying like if I'm up, my whole family's gonna be up. Woo woo. Woo. But it's not just that simple. And I think, especially with the amount of people she would have to take care of, allegedly about 11 people, like that's a lot of people. And I don't think GloRilla has the money to take care of that many people. Now, does she have more money than the average person? Yes. But when it comes to taking care of people, that's a lot of money. And I feel like as GloRilla's sister, I felt like that was a little bogus. And then for you to do a TMZ interview about it too, now it kind of gives off that you're clout chasing and you want to be in the spotlight and you want this moment. And you would do that to your blood sister. And according to what I've read, you the older sister. GloRilla don't owe her family nothing. If she wants to do for her family, she could do that. That doesn't mean like I wish some of y'all quit trying to put y'all family in a situation like, yeah, if I'm up, my family up too. And sometimes you can't think like that. You need to you earned that money, right? And you have the right to do whatever you want with it. Now, me personally, of course, my family gonna be up, but my family will also have to understand. Let me build this money first, so then I could really, really afford to do for y'all. But then my thing is also why are we why are we not put we my thing is it shouldn't just be a handout. Our family, besides our parents, siblings, especially nine of you motherfuckers, y'all can work for this. Help me make more money. Don't sit there with your hand out. No, help me make more money. Why don't one of you motherfuckers pick up a camera, do something? Say shit, I want to be a driver or do something that's gonna help her as an artist make more money so that she could put money in your pocket. It's like y'all want a handout. Y'all expect somebody who got these millions, and then she didn't have all these kids. She didn't have 10 kids. So to put all that on her and make her feel like that she has to take care of her whole family, I think that's bogus. I'm not saying don't take your family with you. And I think people are misconstruing that as well. And y'all have to understand that's how you could go broke trying to take care of everybody and you don't really got big, big, big money yet. You know what I'm saying? She's in that category. She has the potential to make big, big money. And my thing is if I'm her sisters or if I'm my brothers, like ask her, do she got a job available? Do she know some roles available? Like she may be able to put you in a position somewhere else. Maybe that's not directly under her or with her, but I'm pretty sure she got connections that can help you all make your own money. You know what I'm saying? It's and then I hear people saying, well, the other side, when they get rich, they pull their family up. While that may be true, they also teach their family how to make more money. Like with the Kardashians, for example. Everybody not leeching off one person. They all doing their own thing. You see Kylie Jenner over here. She got her own line going. Well, she's a billionaire herself now. Maybe not a self-made billionaire, but she's a billionaire herself now. Kendall Jenner, she does her own thing. The other Kardashian sisters, they all do their own thing. And it's like, let me teach you how to make this money. Let me teach you how to make your own money instead of you just trying to get money off me. You know what I'm saying? That's what white people do or any other community do. They teach each other how to make money when they get money. It's not one person just leeching off. And I feel like people are not understanding that. Yeah, you could give money to your family all they want, but if they have no financial literacy to know how to make money, they're just gonna try to get money off you forever, and that's not fair to GloRilla to just be giving her family money just because she the one who rich. And a lot of y'all families may be different. Y'all don't know her family dynamic, and I think people are thinking they know. You don't know. You don't know their family dynamic. And some of y'all, it's like some of y'all on the internet, y'all just talking to talk. Y'all don't want to hear the other side. It's like, oh, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. If I'm up, my family up. Like, and a lot of times that's what we want, but that's not realistic. Especially with this many siblings, she gonna need way more money, at least 100 million to even be, maybe 50 million to even be comfortable enough to take care of her family. But she shouldn't have to do that. Families should also earn their money, especially siblings. I can understand parents who are older, and we just want them to chill. Like if it was me, ooh, excuse me, took the light. If it was me, like I have a different family dynamic. So I only have one sister, so that's easy. And I got my mom. So of course if it was me, like I'm gonna put automatic salary for my mama and make sure she get money every month. Depending on how much money I got, she gonna get money every month. My sister, on the other hand, of course I'm gonna be helping her too, but also I would teach my sister how to make money so we both make this money and we get it together. And that's the best teacher. That's the best thing to do. Not just give, give, give. We just seen with Sebastian Telfair how just giving, giving, giving can affect the family, right? We just seen that. Not even affect the family, affect him. Look at him now. He back in the projects. He was just on a podcast talking about how this amount of money ain't $1 million a year ain't a month. I mean, ain't ooh, excuse me, ain't enough. It's like $1 million is enough, but you can't take care of 17 people off $1 million. Tell them other grown ass people to figure out something that they could do to help you make more money. I don't understand that. Why is we as black people we just want to leech off our people instead of bro, how can I make some money? Help me make some money. Not help me make some money, but what can I ask them? Ask bro, especially people in those positions and an athlete or an artist. Like, what can I do to not only help you make more money, but make my own money? I don't want to leech off you. I want to be able to take care of my family myself. And it don't gotta be millions. I take 100,000 at least a year. Just help me make this money. Or it don't matter how I start off. I can start off at 60,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And then help that money grow, and eventually I can make my own money. It's what Jay-Z did with his boys. It's what LeBron did with his friends. You see, like LeBron is a perfect example of friends not wanting fucking handouts. You know what he did with his friends? He didn't make all of them go to school, but all of them went to school. All of them found out what they wanted to do, and all of them worked for their positions. Look at Maverick Carter, look at Rich Paul, and all the rest of those people. Ramos, you got it's a bunch of other people in LeBron's crew who are doing their own thing and making their own money because they like instead of leeching off LeBron, let's help LeBron build his brand and we become part of his brand and now we're our own brands ourselves. Rich Paul is one of the premier agents in the game. Now sometimes he makes mistakes when he speaks sometimes, but he got into a point where he can do that and ain't nobody gonna check him. Like Rich Paul is his own man now. We don't even associate them with just LeBron. Now, of course, it all comes back to LeBron, but you see how they did it. That's how you do it. Not just I'm your homie. You supposed to give me 1,500. Like it's the same thing with like Herb and No Limit, right? He got homies coming out talking about yeah, he ain't feeding this, he ain't feeding that, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. I don't know who y'all think Herb is. I don't know who y'all think GloRilla is. They not Oprah. They not Jay-Z. They not LeBron. They don't have money just to be giving y'all. And then I understand Herb not wanting to keep giving y'all money in jail. Cause y'all keep going to jail. And then on top of that, with the way that society is now with rappers getting caught up, it's probably not good to be giving y'all money every time y'all go to jail because now it look like I'm condoning it or a part of it. It's how Dirk got caught up being around all these niggas who ain't doing nothing with their lives, who still thinking it's the streets. It's not. Herb and them is at a different level. GloRilla's at a different level. They can't fuck up the money. And on top of that, GloRilla and Herb's situation different. Herb got 3 kids. He got a wife. So I understand him not trying to keep giving money, but even GloRilla, even if like she's still trying to build her life, even though she don't have kids and stuff. She's still trying to build her life. She can't take care of 9 grown motherfuckers. I'm tired of you grown people always got your fucking hands out. How about you learn how to make your own money? Make your own money, G. But I got real long winded about that because it's tiring seeing people try to defend family members or friends like that. Just cause we came up together, you obligated to some money. No, the fuck you not. Siblings or not. And if GloRilla want to put her friends on, that's what she want to do. Clearly, she don't feel like she got a close enough relationship with y'all like that. Clearly, and them her friends at the end of the day, so they like family to her too. Like I know how that feel, but obviously I don't have that many siblings either. Told you I only got one sister, so yeah, y'all need to look at LeBron's situation for a good example, and look at Sebastian Telfair for a bad example of what to do with your money. Try to take care of your family and your posse with, yeah, you got millions, but that you're not even a 10 millionaire. It's gonna be hard to take care of that many people with just that. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure she got bills. You ever thought of that? She got more expensive bills probably than y'all. Like, yeah, your rent 2,400, but she probably got utilities. She probably got ins- uh, house insurance or house not house insurance, but um tax. Yeah, property tax. So anyway, moving on. I want to talk about a situation in Chicago that just happened. Um, Very sad situation. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all seen the video. It's been circulating online on plenty different platforms and getting thousands of views. Um, Two people were shot, obviously, in Chicago the other day near Saint Sabina on 79th and May. My people from Chicago know where that is. Most people should. Um, it was two adults that were shot, a man and a woman, 26 to 27 years old. Unfortunately, the woman died, and there was a baby in the car, and she's all right, thank the Lord. The woman name is Gabrielle Ayers, and from what I heard, her name is Genaya, and her nickname Genaya. They call her Genaya. She was killed. According to the street, she was the sister of Risky Bands, which she is part of Risky Road. Like I said, Chicago people know who that is, and she was with her boyfriend named Sco. Um, he's part of BOG. Um, and they were they were trying to say that he was the target because according how people are once somebody get killed, especially like that, some people, they try to dig and see, what may have led to this. And at first they were saying like he was posting his location, which could still be the reason why. He kept posting his location. I know the first one he posted, he was already seen. The another one he posted a picture at the WIC office. If you don't know what the WIC office is, it's basically for women who are going through postpartum or dealing with breastfeeding and stuff like that. And at first, they thought he was the target because he was doing all that. But then they pulled out some stuff that she was posting on Facebook, and she was talking reckless. Um, and sometimes, I don't like to victim blame or do this because at the end of the day, she is a woman. And though she talking reckless, I don't think that should get to y'all. But in the same breath, You women, you gotta understand these niggas are emotional nowadays, and they killing people. Any they, you disrespect, they killing you. And it's unfortunate because we've gotten to a point where words, I mean, it's been like this for years now, since the drill era. Words are getting people killed, and you all have to understand, like they're willing to kill a woman now. Fuck it, especially not, and they were killing women back then, but those were women who wanted to be like men and acted like men, like studs and shit. No, they killing you girly girls too. If you get in street business, you talking reckless, they want to kill you too. And right now, uh, looking at that post, if I'm Diamond and Rico, better get away because y'all finna be the first people that they look at. Like, and sometimes y'all don't understand, like, these digital footprints will get you locked up or killed. But especially if something like this happened, you've been saying this on the internet, y'all gonna be the first people they look at. It's a very sad and unfortunate situation, and this is where I come in. I'm not gonna bash the victims or the suspects. This is this is unfortunate. This is why we need to be more in the community as Black leaders. We need to be more in these communities, helping the communities. We can't wait for the government to do for us. We as Black leaders in our communities, we need to start getting out in our communities and really start getting with these kids at a young age. We can't wait till they get to high school or even seventh, eighth grade to want to step in. But especially before high school, we need to start teaching these kids something else, giving them stuff to do, showing them there's more in life to do. We need to get out here. This is, I mean, this is crazy. In broad daylight, and with a baby in the car. Now, they may not have known the baby was in the car, but it's the fact that you all are doing all this on the internet and you putting your baby in danger. And I just think, like, I wish we as people quit killing each other, but it's a cycle that's going to keep going until somebody decides, you know what, killing this person ain't making nothing better. It's not going to make your life better. It's not going to bring the person that you love back. And at the end of the day, it's just death that's going to continue to be in a cycle. You spend on them, now they finna spend on you. It's never going to end. And I just hate that we getting to this point. I hate that we've been at this point for years. I hate it. We used to stick together. We used to march together. We used to lock arms together and fight for something bigger. But now we fighting each other. And that's why I don't want to could put myself as a Black leader, but as Black people, Black adults, we need to start embracing leadership and stop this thing of, well, this is not my child, so I'm not going to do this. No, we need to do this. This is how it used to be. This is how our grandparents and great grandparents used to do. It used to be, we used to be neighbors. We used to really like love on each other. Like we used to know who our neighbors were. It's not like that no more. Everybody an independent thinker. Everybody want to be the man. Nobody ever wants to help each other. And I think we have to stop being like that. We should be helping one another grow. We should be loving on our neighbors. Not this shit that's going on where we just killing each other for no reason. And unfortunately, like, it's not just a Black on Black thing. Every race kills each other, whether y'all want to believe it or not. But it is very, very prevalent in our community, and it makes our community dangerous. And unfortunately, put a baby in danger. So yeah, man, we gotta figure it out. But speaking of gun violence, it is early morning. I've been waiting to record all day, but early morning. But I still want to take time to celebrate Trayvon Martin. He would have been 31. He is like the first person really in the modern era to be unarmed, like the first big case in the modern era where he's an unarmed black young man who was unfortunately killed. And, the killer is still out there free, you know, and he would have been 31 and, and we just want to take time to celebrate. And each time y'all kill each other, I want y'all to think of Trayvon Martin. Family tearing each other apart. I want y'all to think about Trayvon Martin. Violence that leaves kids without parents or parents without their own child. I want y'all to think about Trayvon Martin. Lives being cut short before they even start. Think about Trayvon Martin. It all comes back to really the same thing. The system failing us. And we as people, we paying the price. We gotta learn how to come together again as one. As one. So happy birthday, Trayvon Martin. Happy heavenly birthday, Trayvon Martin. The black community, we still love you. We still have you in our hearts. We still have your family, your mom, dad, and siblings in our hearts. And we forever will. That was the first modern case in my lifetime that I remember hearing on radio where I got really, really sad. I was really, and when I heard it, I was nervous because at the time that it happened, I was 13. So now I'm a young teenage boy and I'm worried because I can have a hoodie on. I wore hoodies. I think I started wearing hoodies on the street like that after that. That's how bad. Because I used to walk to my barbershop. Before I moved, I used to walk to my barbershop and I used to walk with a hoodie. Now I got nervous because I used to go to the barbershop and I used to go to the corner store, the liquor store, and might maybe get me some candy or some chips or something and with some juice. And that story really made me nervous that I can run into somebody who is racist that think I'm doing something now. I lived in an all black, mostly black neighborhood, so I guess it was a little different. But even with the police thinking that you up to something, like that's what I immediately thought of, the police. Not even a George Zimmerman who wasn't the police, but the actual police, because the police kills too. So, rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Rest in peace, G Naya. Um, and yeah, man, we gotta come together, y'all. Remember, we need to come together. Love y'all. Thank you for watching.